Hi guys, it's Sepha back again, and I am playing Shining Force CD. I just thought I'd use this video to talk about some things I've wanted to, and that I will. This game, first off, is amazing. It's probably one of my favorite games ever. I had it on the Sega CD. I legit had this game on the Sega CD, but something happened to it. I still have the Sega CD, but I have the box for the game, but I just don't know where the disc is. I think my grandmother took it or whatever. But yeah, I'm playing this. I'm trying to remember where I'm at actually. But yeah, this is like a tactics game, like Fire Emblem. It's really cool. If I take a look at the status, I can remember what I'm doing now. Got Nick, Cheerful Bread, I haven't used that yet. Well, Middle Sword. So yeah, I got units. Got like Monk, Mage, Knight, which is actually a Centaur. They actually make Centaurs are kind of weird, but in this game they're kind of cool. Birdman, and another Centaur Archer. And I got Mayfair. I think I was leveling her, but she's not too bad and she's easy to level. I can do that no problem. I'm probably going to do like 3 battles in this video. I don't know if I'll break them up, but I wanted to just use it to talk about it. And oh yeah, that soundtrack is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Oop. So there's a thing you can do in this game to level mages, and I like doing it. Well, not mages so much, healers. And I just keep spamming heal level 1 until they level up. And that's how I level those guys, because they're the hardest dudes to level if you don't do that. There's my knight, he can move pretty far. And there's my main character. And there's Stark. Might stick him there actually. Because I got some things to do if I can. Yep. Right, excellent. Okay. I don't even really need to worry about that formation anymore, because I'm going to do this. So yeah, I thought that this would be a really cool game to play. I was going to play DP and talk about DP things, but I had some other things to say as well, so I thought I'd use this game because I absolutely love this game and I've not played it in years. So SOE Live is this week. Grats to anybody who is actually going to that, but obviously me being in the UK I can't make it, so hopefully you have fun if you're planning to go. I know there was a couple of other conventions at the weekend that were pretty fun. I heard there was Ogaton and some other stuff. I really like conventions, but I can only go to the one in London because otherwise it's a bomb. If I could go to anywhere in America, I'd either go to... I'd probably go to like RTX or something, because it's not... I don't like going to the super huge ones. Okay, so there's a Cannoneer there. I think I can trigger his aggro if I stand about here. There's Shade. Get Gray to heal. Nothing. I don't really need to worry about them healing too much, because they should for the most part be able to stay alive now. I might get the 1 or 2 hiccups, but I'm not sure how Apis' defense is like though. How do you pronounce that name? I can never say it without saying Apis. Well, whatever. So got some enemies here. Hell Soldiers, Brass Loader. I'm not quite halfway through the game, but I've done a few battles in this game now. So, I'm doing pretty... I'm after the annoying part in the beginning. But, I never used to be able to beat this game when I was younger. I think it's a lot harder than Shining Force 2, but I don't think it's as hard as Shining Force 1. People say Shining Force 1 is easy, but I disagree. I think this game is easier, and I think Shining Force 2 is the easiest. Shining Force 2 has some real broken mechanics in it, and even on super hard difficulty, which is the mode I always play on, there isn't like a huge difference, so that's why I always play on that difficulty setting. I'm not sure how Roos's defense is like. I don't want to get my main guy. If Nick dies, it counts as a battle loss, so I'm not going to get him too close. Oh, there's a zombie. Those zombies can actually poison. And poison isn't too deadly, it does like 2 points of damage per turn, but at low level like I am right now, it can be a problem. He's gonna go for Nick. They usually tend to go for the leader. I guess he's the equivalent of Crom or whatever. And Nick blocked that second attack there. This game is full of like little RNG surprises that are quite fun. Right. So, we've got a ton of enemies here. I can Mayfair do? She can heal level 2, that will cost 5. I think I will, just cause. If I can get her to attack later, I will, because she needs the levels for sure. But, otherwise she's not gonna get much. Now I don't think I should get Sig to attack because nothing's gonna happen with him. So if I just move him out of the way so someone else can attack him, then I'll keep Sig there. Maybe I'll get Sig to actually lure some dudes out. Yeah, so SOE Live is this week, and that means that I will be getting Lady Vox soon, which is cool. They actually confirmed on the TP website that you don't have to attend again like last year to get it. So if you're in another country or if you're too far from the event, you can still get the dragon. It just costs a lot of money. Or if you're willing to wait, they might end up putting it up in a gotcha or pack later on. So that's another thing you can do. I'm trying to think what's the higher level enemy. That is the zombie, I believe. I might still get 1 XP from this dude. Oh, 4. Better than 1. Still low. Stock. Did I give you... Yeah, I gave you the Roman Hour. Yeah, get the zombie. Yeah, so, you can still get her if you want to get her, but, I mean, it's quite expensive, so if you want to wait. But, I mean, if you play other games besides Dragon's Prophet, like PlanetSide, it's a good thing to get if you want the PlanetSide items. I mean, my sister plays PlanetSide herself, so she wanted the stuff for PlanetSide, so I got that. Okay, these enemies are not going to give me very much at all. I gotta clear this fight pretty quick, I think. The only thing that's going to give me XP here now is the skeletons and the... I'm trying to think what the other thing is. The Master Mage. The mages are pretty strong if you don't kill them quickly. They are very good at clearing out all your dudes. I'm going to keep moving up because those dudes are going to catch up with me anyway. They should be able to, they should just like pinch me from behind and I'll take care of them that way. Yeah, they want me. If I can, I'll get Mayfair to attack them because I'm pretty sure at level 8 she's going to get some XP from these guys. She does good damage too. I just have to be wary not to let that brass loader attack her, because that could be a problem. And considering I think they've just moved as well, so they shouldn't move for a while. Yeah, just do a random heal. I want to level Sig up to 20 ASAP so I can promote him. You could promote them. I could promote most of my characters are right now at level 10, but I'm not gonna. I forgot Blaze level 2 does not do as much damage in this game, and it also costs 1 MP more to use, which is a shame. It is kind of annoying. Knights can't move very fast over this terrain here, but I wonder if I can hit him. Though the terrain effect in the trees gives enemies more defense as well, so it makes them harder to kill. But if you're in there, it makes you harder to kill as well, so I'm just gonna get stock to clear this Hell Soldier. I'd rather not have too many enemies attack Mayfair all at once. I think I'm gonna get Wendy to go northbound with Roos. Roos really needs some levels. Shade 2. Shade is not as hard to level up as the rest. So yeah, I really love this game. I played this game when I was like 4 years old. It's amazing to play it again. It's not the first game I've ever played, but it's one I remember the most. It's a lot of fun. And I love tactic. I really like this sort of tactics game. There's not many of them. The only other one is Fire Emblem, and I didn't play Fire Emblem till Awakening came out last year. So, Shining Force is really my go-to game. I played Shining Force 2 first, and then I played Shining Force, this game, Shining Force CD, which I think this came out in 1994 or 5. It was on the title screen. I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. But this game is really cool. I just like the characters in it, and it's really colorful, and they all have their own. All the characters have their own thing. The story's nice. And the thing that stood out for me the most in Shining Force CD was the soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game is amazing. It's just ear melting. I love it. It's like listening back to it now. It's still good because it's still MP3 quality music. I mean, this game came out in mid 1990s, for crying out loud. So the soundtrack is really good for the game when you're still listening to stuff like 8-bit tunes and all that. I think the only other soundtrack I can really compare it to, and I think this game may have came out a bit later, but I'm thinking of Shadows over Riva. I'm thinking of Shadows over Riva being one of the other really memorable soundtracks for me. That soundtrack. I don't like it as much as I like this one, but Riva's soundtrack is real good. It's made by German people, so yeah. Yeah. EU people. Right, May 1st up a level, that's really cool. It's so hard to level priests, but priests in CD are really so much better than they were in the other game. I just realized he's not gonna get jack shit for attacking an enemy, yeah, just 1 XP, nothing. Who should I get to attack a zombie? I'm gonna get Wendy. So we had some kind of discussion, I saw on the forum, but it's a discussion that's been beaten to death in DP, concerning about the state of the game and why people are leaving. And I can tell you, there's a list longer than my arm for why people wouldn't want to play DP. But the reason, I don't know, the reason I continue playing DP is weird. Like, I don't know, I have this thing with MMOs. I find that my favorite MMOs aren't the really popular ones. And I don't understand why. It's just how it is. Master Mage is gonna totally rip me in pieces. Well, Shade is a lot of HP, so I think it'll be okay. But yeah, 15 is a lot of damage. Probably another hit from... If that skeleton hits, then yeah, Shade is gonna die. Pretty bad. Okay, no, he didn't die. He didn't die just yet. And the priest is gonna go for Cray. I'm gonna end this fight pretty quick, I think, because this is getting... Cray. Master Mage is the strongest enemy here, so I'm surprised I survived as long as I did. Okay, so I'm gonna get Roos to attack him, because he really needs the XP off this dude. I would like to try and kill it in 1 attack as well. And those rat flies are coming to bite me. Let's heal somebody, let's heal Nick. Because he's gonna move a bit closer and be able to attack something, hopefully, in a minute. He does need leveling, he's only level 11. Let's see. Let's heal Shade. He definitely needs it. Yeah, that's gonna heal back his damage he took from the Master Mage. And Wendy is gonna completely... yeah, Freeze ain't gonna do anything on the skeleton, so I'd rather use Blaze level 2. Right. So yeah, I can see a lot of reasons why people would want to leave DP. There's a lot of problems, like really big, awful problems with DP. And I'm mainly referring to, like, it's like a mix of things, really. It's like how RuneWake's developing the progression of the game. It's very off-putting for new players. The nickel and diming thing has been there since the beginning, and I've been stressing, and people have been stressing time and again, that the best way to get out of that is to just offer more chamber space or something when they start the game, and then just nickel and dime somewhere else. So I just don't really get it. It's a foreign concept to me. And there was one thing I actually forgot, that this Master Mage functions as a boss for some reason, and he can attack twice in a turn, which is silly. Okay, so I'm gonna get Roos to kill the priest. Apparently you get 47 for a priest. Okay, so... Zombie's gonna take some damage. Shade does good damage. Really good damage. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe priests do give more XP than the zombies. Whatever. I should at least try and get Nick to get a hit in here. Oh, here's the rat flies. These dudes can poison, which I don't think is as annoying as sleep is. Sleep is awful. Will Wendy die from that? Yeah. Exactly 10. Exactly 10. Their attack is pretty high. Now if this was Fire Emblem, I would not be getting away with this. One of my main, like, the main thing that scares me about Fire Emblem, well, and I'm gonna have people shout at me for this, because, especially they're like the hardcore Fire Emblem players, because I don't like the character deaths in Fire Emblem. That's why I bought Awakening, is because I realized that it had a mode in it where you didn't allow that to happen. Now, I don't know if that's just because I wasn't raised with Fire Emblem, and I just prefer... I guess I just overall prefer the fact that, you don't... you can just revive your characters and stuff, and, like, it doesn't matter unless there's a death by plot device. I'm gonna finish this. You can die. It's like, it's silly, really. Like, I think if Fire Emblem had come out in the 90s and we were playing it on our Super Nintendos. I did have a Super Nintendo as well as a Genesis console, but I guess I would be okay with it if I was brought up with it. Like, there's that thing where people only really like things if they're brought up with it. It's a weird thing. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think people will know what I mean. It's like, if you're not raised with it, it's like harder to get into. It's a harder concept to get into, and like, if they had been out in the West beforehand, then that would be cool. Speaking of which, I'm actually quite pleased that Fire Emblem Awakening did come out last year, because I've been looking for an alternative to Shining Force for years because they just don't make Shining Force games anymore. According to Sega, they say there's no market for it, but I say that's bullshit. I say that's completely bullshit. There's definitely always a market for something. And just because mobile games are a fad at the moment doesn't mean they're good. Because they don't even make profit on these mobile games. Like they did a survey somewhere I read on Destructoid that most casual players will quit a game after a while. And I think the mobile market is really liquidated now, and its downfall is going to be the fact that there's just going to be so many mobile games. I think this is already a problem. There's so many mobile games out there, not everyone is making money, and I didn't mean to quit the game, that's dumb. Okay. Alrighty.